If your brain works like mine, then you might find this helpful. So I'm going to share how I do my to-do list. And so I've had this idea for a while, and I don't like to call it a to-do list. And I saw this thing with Dr. Cal Newport, and he was talking with Mel Robbins, and they were talking about it's a wish list. So, we write all these things down that we think we should do for the day. And so I'm just going to flip this and show you as an example here. We write a to-do list with things like, I got to do the dishes and do the laundry, vacuum, dust, whatever it is that you're doing. And so we write this to-do list, but I love the idea of we are not human doings, we are human beings. So instead of writing this to-do list, because this just makes me feel like if I don't accomplish all of this in the day, then I wasn't good enough. So, brain dump. This is how I started doing it, and I have a video where they talk about it with Dr. Cal Newport, and it's just so good. So instead, like this other page here, you have all this stuff, and it's like chores, and this is like, I have to do these things. And then it's like, here's some other things that I know are good for me, like drink more water or tea, go for a walk, meditate, journals, like, I should journal more, I should meditate more, I should go for a walk. But instead, when you can kind of slow down and think of it as you're not doing a to-do list of I have to do all these things and I should do all these things. Think of it as a brain dump where all of these things that are scattered up in your head can just come out here, and you can write everything down. And once it's out of there, you can just take a breath and think about, instead of what you have to or should do, think about what you get to do. So I get to choose which of these things that I want to do, and I get to do them. Versus, I have this to-do list, I gotta do all these things. So just think about all those things that are on your brain dump list and say, okay, I want to do this and this and this because, that's what's on my mind. And I also would love to do this and this and this. And then you can start to, I'm going to flip this back around. Let's see. Hi. Then you can start to kind of, organize these things. And as I started doing this and just going, blah, I started, as I was writing it down, I'd say, okay, I'd have a section. It's like, these are my kind of chore things, or these are my fun things, or these are, here's an idea that I want to look into later, and just write all those things down. And then I could visually see it organized, and it felt less chaotic and more calm. And instead of me rapid firing in my brain all of these things that I have to do or should be doing, I get to slow down, look at it all, and choose what I'm going to do that day and focus my time on that. And also, a little more side note is, if there's things that you want to do, talk. So what I was saying was, you have your list of all this stuff, and what I used to always do is say, okay, I have to do all the chore things and do all these things first, and then maybe, later if there's time, then I'll do some of these things for myself that I would say these are things I should do because they're good for me, but it's, I get to do them. So do those things first. It's like, I'm trying to remember this thing I heard. It's something along the lines of, it's like, nothing's going to fall apart or be broken. Like if your house is messy, it's okay. It's okay if it looks like you live in your house. That is okay. What's not okay is if you are dehydrated or you're hungry or you're feeling stressed out and you don't address that first, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So use a brain dump so you can fill your cup and feel like you're accomplishing things. Anyways, that's how my brain has kind of worked through this idea of scratch out that to-do list. Write a wish list of all the things you would like to accomplish, or a brain dump of all the squirrel thoughts in your brain. Put them down, take a breath, do things that you want to do, choose to fill your cup. Start to do little changes like that, and before you know it, you might feel like this. Okay, let me know what you think. And if there's other things that you have tried that you think kind of go along this, or some other ideas, I'd love to hear them too, because I'm always learning and wanting to expand what I do to make it flow even better. So share, and if you think this will be good for someone, send it to them if you feel called, or let me know some comments. I would just really love to hear if there's anyone who has things like this. Okay, bye.